Okay, YouTube, greetings and salutations. In this video, I'm going to be discussing how to remember your dreams. So it's important first to note that everybody dreams. We all have dreams every single night. It's all a matter of do I remember it or not. So one thing I would say is that if you're consuming drugs and alcohol, you're probably not going to remember your dreams very much. I remember asking my dad's in his 60s, by the way, and I said, when last did you dream? He said, I don't. Like, there's people like that, they haven't dreamt in years, probably since they were a child. And that's because they're so in the world. When you're so in the world, you're not going to dream. You have to get to spirit, and then your dreams will start to becoming more. And that's why I recommend these spiritual disciplines that I've discussed on this channel, because the more you practice those spiritual disciplines, meditation, fasting, God is going to speak to you, because I believe it's through dreams that God speaks to you. But yeah, let's get into the topic of this video, how to remember your dreams. So let's say you've slept, you've woken up, you know you've had a dream, but you can't quite piece it together, you can't quite remember. And the most important thing is to do is not to touch your cellular device, not to touch any devices. The most important thing to do is to behave in as natural a way as possible. So just think, when I think natural, I just think about my forefathers before technology, 400, 500 years ago. They're not going to wake up and start pressing phone, scrolling phone. They're going to remember their dreams because they're going to be in such a state of quietude. I recommend quietude, because the moment you allow the world in, that's the noise of the world, the noise of your phone, you're not going to remember your dream. So you need to kind of get back into that meditative state, because you're dreaming. When you're dreaming, you're in a REM state. So I recommend meditation. I recommend quietude. You can go about, you can drink water. I recommend quietude. So a lot of the time I remember my dreams during meditation. I'll just be sitting and it will just come back to me because I'm entering into that state again, and I record the details. Sometimes that doesn't always work. Right now my routine's a bit different because my routine kind of changes depending on the location that I'm in. But back when I was living in the UK, I used to go for a morning exercise outdoors every single day, and I'd often remember my dreams as I'm just walking. Bear in mind, this is a huge mistake. Anyone who works out in the morning is to listen to music. You don't want to introduce anything acidic into your mind first thing in the morning. I would say introduce acidity in the afternoon. So keep your body as alkaline as possible. And alkaline is not just in food. Alkaline is with everything. You need to stay away from any form of acidity, and that includes music. If I love hip hop music or whatever, I believe all music is a form of acid. So the moment you listen to any music, because bear in mind you're using Bluetooth, you're probably tucking something into your ears, you're not going to remember anything if that's the case. So I would always walk in silence until I get to my workout spot in the park, and I'll just remember dreams. I might be jumping rope, and then all of a sudden the dreams will just come back to me. And I thought of this just the other day. I was trying to remember my dream. I woke up and I knew I had a dream and I wanted to remember it. So I would say it starts with intention of like really wanting to remember it. I really wanted to remember it because I felt like there was something significant in that dream. So I kept silent, I meditated, and then I went for a walk. I don't usually go for walks because depending on the time, where I am now, people rise early, like 5:30 a.m., 6 a.m. people are up. So there's not so. But I went for the walk anyway. As I walked outside, I saw someone crash their motorbike, and then I was just walking, and I went to nature. When you go to nature, a lot of the time things come back to you. I went to nature, I walked, I saw a bird. I remember there was a bird in my dream, and then I kept going about my day. The worst thing you can do is just touch your phone first thing in the morning. It's just going to destroy your consciousness if you constantly do that. You're going to have, I've heard it said before, TikTok brain. You're going to have short form content in excess destroys your brain. It really ruins your consciousness. So yeah, that's my message for this video. Of course, everybody dreams. Don't say, oh, I don't have dreams. Everybody has dreams. But you're not going to remember your dreams if you're so focused on the world, if you're so like trapped and locked into the nonsense of this everyday world. So many lessons can be learned from your dreams. Your dreams can be used as warnings, as signals, as signs, as direction, as guidance. So yeah, that's the message.